we ready to go, gentlemen? Good. Elton, as you were growing up and you were learning to play the piano, did you really want to be a popular singer and composer? And did you think you were going to be as successful as you have been?
Could we ask again? No, keep rolling. It just dropped out right in the middle of it at the beginning.
Elton, as you were growing up and learning the piano, did you want to be a pop singer, popular music composer? Did you ever think you'd be this big?
I don't think anyone ever thinks they're going to be big. I didn't want to sing. I had no ambitions to be a singer. I wanted to play the piano. I just wanted to be a pianist at first, and then I heard rock and roll when I was about 10 years old. I wanted to play piano in a rock and roll band and play like Jerry Lee Lewis and Little Richard, etc. I just wanted to be part of a band that had a hit record, you know, no matter how small it was. To have get a record in the top 20 would be sufficient, would have satisfied me. But I had to wait a long time.
You've said that you viewed your development in phases. What phases have you been through? What phase you view yourself as being in now? And a little bit about the pieces.
There are always crossroads, at different levels. The first phase that I went through was leaving school, making the decision to leave school and give up my education, really, as it were, to become a T-boy. That was a decision that was hard to make, from my mother's point of view as well. So obviously she wanted me to finish my education. But I took the decision because I wanted to be in the music business, and so that was phase one, and I worked there for a year. Phase two was that I decided to give up my job and become a professional musician in a band. That I was a semi-professional musician, and then we decided to go professional. So phase three, the big step was to leave the band, because I was getting so frustrated. I wanted to sing then. I was beginning to want to sing. I was fed up with, at this point we were backing Long John Baldry, who was just doing cabaret. And I hated doing cabaret because I don't like playing to people who clink knives and forks while you're playing. So phase three was really making the big plunge to leave the group, because I didn't want to join another group and play organ because I wasn't a very good organist, and I didn't want to go on the road again. So I had to think, what can I do? The only thing I might be able to do is write songs. And up to that point, I really hadn't written much. And I knew I didn't want to write lyrics. So phase three was to try and find someone who could write lyrics. So we met via this advertisement, and phase three was Bernie Taupin, yes. We met through this advertisement from this record company, and that was phase three, deciding to leave the group. Phase four was 3 years of writing garbage, because we were told to write. We were signed to Dick James Music as writers. At this point, I still had no ambitions to be a singer. I just wanted to stay at home and write songs. Phase five, then, I suppose, would be those 3 years of writing garbage, being told to write top 40 hits, which we tried to do. We honestly tried our best, and we were so miserable at it. Nobody ever had a hit with any of our songs. In fact, very few of them ever got recorded. So that was phase five. Phase six was someone called Steve Brown coming along and saying, listen, you're very unhappy at what you're doing. Why don't you just write exactly what you feel? And I think that was the biggest phase so far. Of all the phases, being told to do exactly what you feel.
Meet again. Ta-da! Okay, the American Optical Society proudly presents to Elton John.
This is the most important one of all.
The 1975 Eyes Right Award.
Eyes Right!
In recognition of his worldwide influence in encouraging people to wear glasses.
Even those with good eyes.
This is a proper award, channel. It's not a joke, it's real.
And for his outstanding achievements in the world of entertainment, Elton John has become the first public figure to prove that wearing glasses can make a celebrity even more attractive.
You'd say that to all the men, Dennis.
His influence will greatly encourage young people everywhere who needs glasses to wear them. And on behalf of the Eyes Right Committee, the Outtakes Boutique, myself, Hans, and everybody connected with his eyeglasses, here's your award, and thank God you can hear better than you can see.
Thanks, Dennis. Thank you, Dennis. Can you imagine glamorous hearing aids?
Well,
Thank you.
like to thank Dennis. And
What about the goal record for Philadelphia?
oh,
Phillies?
shut up!
Yeah, where is they bypass the goal, they just go straight to the platinum. How blasé.
I'd like to thank MCA for the luncheon, and I'd like to thank Dennis for
They'll take it off the royalty check.
the award, and Lou for the record, and Bob Davis for the legal. I'd also there are a couple of people who are.
And also because you
Why
want
are
to
you
be
so
on
sure?
television.
Cut!